Hi everybody, thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to show you how to do a kettlebell HIIT workout. So all you need is a mat, a kettlebell and a timer. So I'm going to demonstrate the exercises to you, and then I'm going to do one full set of exercises with you. Then you can take the video back to the beginning of that set and repeat it as many times as you want. I would suggest to do 3 to 5 sets. You're also going to need a timer that looks a little bit like this. It's just an app, it's literally called HIIT. It's an app on your phone. I'm going to do 40 seconds of exercise with a 12-second rest. When you press go, the timer goes, and then after 12 seconds of rest you can start your exercise. And we're going to use this timer today. With me as we warm up, taking the hands down to the mat, walk your hands out along into a plank. You can place the knees down to press up if you want to, or lift the knees to press up. Then bring the hands back in and roll up through the spine. And we'll do it one more time. So take the hands down, choose your press up position, press, and then bring the hands back in to stand up tall. With your kettlebell, we're going to move into lunges. If you hold the kettlebell in your left hand, your right foot is going to come forward and then come back into standing position. Both knees bend to a 90-degree position, and make sure that your front knee doesn't go over your toe. Keep the tummy muscles engaged and remember to breathe. Next we're going to move into your scorpion. So start in a front plank, keeping the core muscles engaged, turn into your side plank, take the lower leg out, tap it with the top arm, and then come back into your plank. Keep the core muscles engaged, the glutes squeezing as well. Remember to breathe out to touch, in to come back in, keep the tummy muscles strong. So we move back onto the kettlebell. We're going to do lunges on the other side. So take it in your right hand this time, stepping forward on your left hand. I know I'm on the opposite leg this time, but go with it. You're doing the opposite leg to what you were before. Remember 90 degrees with your knees, and the front knee stays behind the toe. Back on the inner thighs, going from side to side 4 times, then 2 wide squats. Then jump forward into a lunge, then swap legs and do 2 lunges on the other side. Back to the top, taking it nice and wide. Bend the knees as deep as you can. 2 wide squats. You can keep it low without the bounce if you prefer, and you can also keep your lunges without the bounce too. Choose whichever level you desire. Exercise is a squat with a shoulder press. So start with your hips down low, push through the heels to take the weight up above the head, keeping the core engaged, then bring the weight down to your chest and bring it down to a squat. I'll show you from the side. Keep the back straight and the core muscles engaged, and keep repeating. Here we go. First of all, you've got your inchworms. Taking your hands down to the mat, walk them out into your press-up position. Remember, you've got different levels to go, either on your knees or on your toes. Keep going, keep breathing out to push yourself back up and stand up nice and tall. Quite nicely now. Remember to breathe out when you push yourself back up and stand up super tall. Keep going, you've got this. 3, 2, 1, relax. Next, you've got your lunges on your left leg. Stepping forward, taking a lunge, then taking it back down again. Remember to keep your knees at 90 degrees and keep your front knee away from your forward toe. Keep going, keep pushing, keep enjoying, keep the core engaged. And relax. So next you've got your scorpion. So come down onto the mat into your plank position. Remember, you're going to turn into your side plank in 3, 2, 1. Taking the lower leg out from underneath you, tap it with the top arm and come back to your forward plank. Over to the other side, bring the lower leg out, tap it with your hand, back into your forward. Keep rolling from side to side, keep the core engaged and the glutes super strong. relax. Alright, so moving on to the next exercise, we're going to do lunges on the opposite leg this time. So take hold of your kettlebell in your left arm and we're going to step forward on the right foot. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Stepping forward and bring it back. Remember to keep your knees at 90 degrees. Keep the body upright, core muscles engaged, and the front knee stays behind the front toe. Remember to breathe, think happy thoughts, and enjoy. You're almost there. 3, 2, 1, relax. Well done. So we're moving on to the next exercise, which is for your inner thighs. We're going to move from side to side 4 times, 2 squat jumps or squats with 2 lunges. Off we go. From side to side, side to side. 2 wide squat jumps. Jumping into a lunge, jump to swap legs, and then jump back out to start again. Remember, you don't have to jump if you don't want to. Take it at your own level. Keep it low if you want to. But make sure that when you're squatting from side to side, you keep your knees bent to keep it low. Try to make the movement from your knees and your hips, not so much your back. Last 2 jumps and lunges. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. So now we're moving on to your final exercise. It's the squat with a shoulder press. So take the kettlebell in your hands, take your feet underneath your hips and bend the knees and the hips to bring the kettlebell down towards the floor. Push through the heels to push up toward the sky. Keep pushing. Bend the knees, push through the heels, push up to the sky. Now try and watch the gap in between your knees, trying to avoid your knees from wobbling. This will keep your glutes nice and strong, and when you push the weight up to the sky, breathe out and keep the core muscles engaged. You can see my position from the side, keeping the back nice and straight as well. You're almost there, guys. Keep going. This is a really nice exercise. Big push up to the sky. Well done, and relax. Good work. So now I suggest you repeat it 3 or 5 times and enjoy.